3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
My friends, we are back once again to entertain you during these times of coronavirus. Puff and Steph. Hey, girl, hey. What's going on? Steph, broadcasting live from her bed.
Yay!
How you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
That's good.
Really missing the gym. I miss my friends and work, but I really miss the gym more than anything. I feel like it could be considered essential because, like, you want to stay healthy, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to fly. A lot of people sweating, putting their germs on things.
Okay, but the beer distributor considers himself essential because they sell, like, peanuts at the checkout desk. You know? So
Hey,
it's like...
I'm not here to say who is and who's not essential, or who isn't and who is essential, but... I probably would not go to a gym. And you know me, I love the gym. But I probably would not be going anytime soon because of I just you don't know who's walking in there.
Right. I get it. I guess it's just frustrating for myself and tons of other people. You know, you're like busting your butt and doing really well. And then you have like 6 weeks of not being able to go and, you know, you lose progress and stuff. So just missing it. But other than that, doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Same thing. Just I miss friends. I miss you coming over. I miss a lot of stuff going out, seeing people. I got like wedding season is right now, or the beginnings of it. So all that stuff got moved.
Right.
So it's tough. And people are learning a lot about themselves right now. You ever see people like post on social media, I'm just going to do me. You know what? I'm just going to go out and do me. And I don't need anyone in my life to make me happy. I love myself and blah, 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 blah. This time is really testing people who say that.
Right. Because they're stuck at home.
And,
Now.
and I think some people are seeing this as kind of a restart. There's a brand new trend going on in the dating world. People are starting to report that they're being dumped by their boyfriend or girlfriend on the Zoom app.
I heard this. They're calling it zumped.
Yep.
Are people really doing that?
People are getting zumped. At least it gives you at least a face-to-face meeting, sort of, to say goodbye.
That's true. It's better. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying when you get dumped on Zoom, you've officially been zumped.
I mean, it's better than doing it over text, but it's just so awkward. Like if we were breaking up right now, and then what do? You're just like, okay, bye. Like it's awkward.
All right, Steph.
I mean, I guess it's like that. No
I
matter
think
how
we
you
should act this out. I think we should break up with each other over this, what we're doing right now.
Okay, let's do it. Are you going to break up with me or am I going to break up with you?
Let's be honest. You would break up with me. So.
Okay.
Wait, are you just leaving?
Oh, hey, Puff. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Steph. What's going on with you? Good entrance.
Thank you. Well, not much is going on. I've just been thinking, this whole quarantine has given me a lot of time with my thoughts.
I know. I really miss you, like, a lot. I miss you so much. You're like the greatest person. I miss you. I can't wait to see you again.
Thank you so much, for saying that.
Do you miss me? Do you miss me too?
Yeah. It's been really weird being apart and just really eye-opening.
It strengthens my love for you so much.
Thank you. That's so sweet. So I just, being alone with my thoughts, I've kind of realized that I can just be on my own, and it might be better off that way.
Well, we're all on our own right now, I know, but once this is over, I can't wait just to hang out again. I miss you so much.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't know if we're gonna hang out again, if you know what I mean.
Steph, I don't really understand this. We've been dating for a week and a half. Okay, I don't know. Like, we were a week and a half into this amazing relationship when this whole thing started, and we've been doing a good job. I text all the time. I mean, you don't text back a lot, but I know you're busy. But I respect that you have a lot going on, especially now when nobody really has anything going on. But I understand that you would still find things to do, and I just don't understand. Like I really miss you.
I know. Thank you so much.
How come you keep saying thank you and not I miss you back?
I do miss you, but I've realized that kind of missing you is a good thing and being apart is a good thing. So I think we should just kind of continue to be apart forever. What do you think?
Why are you laughing? You broke my heart.
I was going to use a bunch of cheesy breakup lines that people use that are just awful. But...
Oh, you used some good ones. You used I really miss you. Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
Whenever someone gives you a compliment that they expect one back and you just say, aw, thank you.
Awkward,
That's, I mean, that, trust me, as a guy who's been friend zoned many times in his life, that is a total friend zone thing.
A guy told me he loved me one time and I said, aw, thanks.
There is nothing worse than that. Nothing.
Well, I know, and I feel bad, and it shouldn't be laughing.
Well, you can't say it back if you don't mean it, because that's not fair either.
Right.
So, all right. So that, my friends, is what being zumped is kind of like. It's very awkward, and then Steph would hang up, basically, and just, deuces. Exactly. So do you think this is a good way? I mean, let's be honest. You can't do it face to face. So you're almost forced into this situation of zumping someone.
I guess so. And it's better than doing it over text. I think you're kind of making the best of your situation. But part of me also doesn't understand why, you need to break up with them. You're not seeing them anyway. But I guess if you just don't feel like talking to them anymore. Yeah,
that's true, because you got to keep it going for who knows how long.
That's true.
And you just met the person of your dreams on Corona dating or whatever that you would call it. So you don't want to feel like a two-timer. So you got to break up with them so you can go Skype or Zoom with another person you just met.
Right, and I feel bad because I'm sure there's a lot of relationships that would thrive in the normal world that right now people are just giving up on because they can't be together and see each other. So they're just like, yeah, this isn't working out. But if they could actually be together and go on dates, it would probably be good. But it's a weird time. It's hard to date right now.
Maybe the best situation right now is more depending on where you are in the relationship, is hey, let's not stress each other out. Let's not sit there and talk on the phone saying how much we miss each other. Let's just kind of live our life, talk back and forth when we can. Let's not necessarily make it a priority. And then when this is all over, we can jump back into it and see what it is. Don't necessarily write off the relationship right now. But when I say take a break, I legitimately mean take a break. Not, I need to take a break so I can go see if there's anyone better out there. Because you're not doing that.
Right.
You're just legitimately taking a break.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Might be a good way to handle it right now.
Yeah,
it's a weird time.
Maybe call it a break. You could call it a pause. Let's pause.
Relationship pause.
Yeah, just
time out.
Just take a pause, and then we'll hit play again when when this is all over and we can actually see each other.
Right. It's not a bad idea.
I think it's actually a pretty decent idea. Coming up in just a couple of minutes here, there is something out there that a lot of people are doing right now because they don't, have anything else to do and they have a lot of time on their hands, and you really, 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 really need to stop. We'll tell you what it is next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
CBD American Shaman of PA wants you to know that even though their stores can't be open right now, they're still there for you and for all of your CBD product needs. Make these tough times more manageable with CBD American Shaman of PA. Their products can be shipped right to your door, and they may help relieve your pain, your anxiety, and your sleeping troubles. Visit hempishealth.com for the full selection of the most powerful CBD products available. That's hempishealth.com for fast, easy online ordering.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So I get it. Every single person out there is bored. I mean, not all the time, but we all hit those bored spots right now in this whole corona universe we're living in. And it's really tough sometimes. So what do? You scroll through social media and you find a poll. Oh, I can't wait to take the online poll to find out what kind of potato I am, right?
Yes, my favorite.
But police departments across the country are sending out a message. Stop taking online quizzes and tests. Why?
Why?
Let's take one. Okay? Where did you grow up? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite band? What was the name of your first pet? What street did you grow up on? What was your high school mascot? Congratulations, you're a sweet potato. Or whatever.
No, it's the security question.
Yup.
That's so tricky and evil.
Yeah. Many of them are password security questions. They just make it easier for someone to guess your passwords and hack into your computer. Police advise you to please don't allow boredom to make you vulnerable and avoid playing online games or taking online tests and quizzes that ask you to provide personal information. Now, if it says like, hey, pick your favorite shirt color, and you're like, I like the striped one, or what would you wear to a dance, and you pick the frilly purple dress or whatever, that's what I would pick. You that's probably okay, but when you start saying, oh, I grew up on Main Street. Oh, my first pet's name was Fido. Oh, my high school mascot was a beaver, whatever. Duh. Like, really think about this.
Right. I feel like that should be common sense. Like you said, the tests that are obviously innocent are like the BuzzFeed ones that give you like 4 pictures. What's your favorite food? And you click on pizza. Like,
right.
Those ones are innocent.
Yeah, it could get really bad. Like, what's your mom's maiden name? I don't know why they know that, but I really need to find out what celebrity I'm going to marry.
Right. Some people would probably not think anything of it.
I mean, let's be honest, older people. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry to say that, and I know I'm going to get pushed back. Send me letters. I don't care. I need something to read right now. But
it's not their fault.
Yeah, because they're innocent. They don't think the way you have to think right now.
Because they didn't grow up with it like we have.
Right. So when you start seeing an online quiz and it asks you anything that could be a security question, that means that there could be other things on there that could, even though maybe you never used that specific question, like maybe you never had a pet, so you don't have that answer. But you could have one of the other answers from that drop-down screen that you get to pick.
Right.
You just got to be careful. It's sad we live in a world where you can't trust things like that.
I know. Speaking of that, I got an email from Kevin. He's my boss at work. on Saturday morning, and he said, are you free right now? And me being like, wanting to be like a good employee, I was like, oh, maybe he needs like me to do something or work on something for our Facebook page. So I was like, yeah, what's up? You can call me if you need to. And then Kevin responded, I need 3 eBay gift cards. This is very important. You will be reimbursed. And I was like, really?
Did you contact him and tell him he's been hacked?
Yeah, so we have a big group message with everybody in the office, and a bunch of people started saying, yeah, I got that email too. Yeah, I got that email too. So, but I responded to it because I thought, like, oh, maybe he needs a favor. Like, it's a Saturday. I'm available.
Well,
sure, what's up?
Did it come from his email address?
When you look at the email address, it was like something at rochester.com, but the name itself just said Kevin Culp until you clicked on it. So it fools people because it says his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. These people.
So, did you get him the eBay cards?
Yeah, no, all of them.
Way to be a good employee. You are just a model employee. I've told you this before, and I mean it. They're so lucky to have you. The second, it's like when they say jump, Steph says, how many eBay cards do you need me to jump for?
Yep. I just try to be a team player, you know?
Here's a weird, uplifting story. A pregnant woman with coronavirus came out of a week-long medically induced coma to find out she had given birth.
What?
I mean, she knew she was pregnant. So let's just throw that. I wasn't like, oh my God, I just had a baby in a McDonald's bathroom. That's not what this is. She was 33 weeks pregnant. That's 8 months and 1 week. She fell sick, tested positive for COVID-19. Within days, she was fighting for her life in a medically induced coma. Doctors induced her labor to ensure the baby's safety. She came out of her coma last Monday, 5 days after giving birth, shocked that she didn't have her belly anymore. She was allowed home on Saturday, still unable to hold the baby for 2 weeks for fears of infection. That's fine. It's got to be hard for her. But could you imagine getting sick, going to the hospital, falling asleep, not knowing that you weren't going to wake up for a week, and then when you finally wake up, you're a mom?
Boom, you have a baby.
That is insane.
That poor woman. I mean, at least she didn't have to experience the pain, right? Because she wasn't conscious.
Sure, that's absolutely the best way to look at that situation. Where some people are like, oh my God, it's a miracle, and I want to be there for it. And maybe that's the case. Maybe she's upset that she didn't get to experience the miracle of birth. But for a lot of women out there, they're like, is there any way you could put me into a medically induced coma and when I wake up I have babies? Is there any way that I don't have to go through any of that? Is that a thing that you can offer? There's some women out there who are absolutely envious of her.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. I fear having children someday more than anything in my life, so I'd be okay with that. But like you said, some people do want to be there and experience it, so maybe she's one of them.
Yeah, no duh. You're afraid of eating spicy food with me.
That's different than giving birth.
Is it? It's pain. It's pain.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just afraid of pain, I guess. But I want to be there for moral support for you. Doesn't that count for something?
I mean, I guess so. It feels like we switched places. Like I'm giving birth and you're the husband watching me go through the pain.
Yep.
But instead of a baby, we just get like social media clicks.
Right.
Yeah.
No baby, yeah.
Yeah, that seems weird. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, people are getting cabin fever. It is starting to get bad out there in social media land, people. Look out.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
CBD American Shaman of PA wants you to know that even though their stores can't be open right now, they're still there for you and for all of your CBD product needs. Make these tough times more manageable with CBD American Shaman of PA. Their products can be shipped right to your door, and they may help relieve your pain, your anxiety, and your sleeping troubles. Visit hempishealth.com for the full selection of the most powerful CBD products available. That's hempishealth.com for fast, easy online ordering.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So we're all trapped in our house, and really the only connection to the outside world are things like this, like what Steph and I are doing, and things like Zoom and social media and FaceTiming and phone calls. But I think we're all starting to get a little sick of all this, and we need some like real legit human-to-human connection where there's nothing between us, no screen. I really think that's something that we're all fighting against right now, and I'll give you a perfect example. A couple of nights ago, randomly, this Facebook drama explodes. Okay?
I saw you post about it.
Yeah. Let me tell you just a little bit about it. Okay? There's this guy. We're going to call him Ben. Ben, he believes what he believes. Some of it is legit. Some of it, I think, is a little bit of conspiracy theory-ish. And he has a tendency to send out mass messages on Facebook Messenger with his conspiracy theories and like links to articles that I don't really care about and pretty much nobody else cares about. I'm sure there's some validity to some of the stuff that he posts and sends out, but a lot of it seems like, I don't even know what to call it, just kind of BS, if you will. So I get a message from Ben, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, and I ignore it. Well, another guy doesn't, and just reply, it's all about staying inside and social distancing, and apparently this guy took it personal because he walks his dog 1,000,000 times a day, or whatever. And he goes, I'm going to be outside doing what I want, thanks though. And then they get into like a little, and this is just on Messenger, mind you. They get into a little spat on Messenger. And then the one guy who says, no, I'm going to do what I want and be outside, thanks, posts the conversation on Facebook. And,
oh my God, that's not cool.
And then, but never mentions Ben. Then Ben responds by making his own post, calling the guy all sorts of names and tagging the guy in a post. And then they just start going back and forth on both Facebook feeds. People start jumping in.
Yes.
I'm like, eating popcorn, just watching. Like I'll put something in there, like real quick. Like, I think we all need a hug in 5 months, or something like that. And then,
right, like a comment.
Yeah, and then Ben actually comments on me and says, I'm not hugging that SOB or whatever he says, and he said he needs to stop walking his dog and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm walking dogs. I mean, I'm a bad person. That's what I asked him. And he goes, do you walk after you touch the poles? What are the buttons on the poles to get the intersection flashing your way? Do you go home and wash your hands because you touch them? I said, no, I don't touch those. I use my white privilege and I jaywalk. across the street. Okay, I don't do that. That's what I said in return. And then it starts to get really weird. On one guy's page, his friend jumps in to defend him, and Ben doesn't like it, and then he insults Ben's manhood. To which Ben then posts a naked picture of himself right on Facebook.
What? Like to prove his manhood?
Yes.
Nuh-uh. I missed all of this.
I don't, tell me if this is weird. I took that picture and downloaded it to my phone and then photoshopped it. Is that weird?
Yes, that's weird.
Oh, I don't care. I'm going to show you what I photoshopped.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, I'm going to show you what I photoshopped. I'm not going to show anybody else, but I'm going to show you. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh, that's so great. What a weird picture of him. Why would he post that?
I don't know. It's completely covered, by the way, everyone who has a problem with that. She didn't see anything bad. It was just a funny thing I put over the picture. So,
but who would care if I did? He's the one that posted it on Facebook, you know?
Very true. But that was like this crazy Facebook drama, and I think it just comes from the fact that we're all like just kind of going stir crazy.
Right. That's what it is. You're just like picking fights with people because there's nothing else to do.
You know what? I feel like picking a fight and showing someone my junk. Like, how does it? It's just so crazy how, and he posted it like 7 times.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
He just kept going pop, 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 pop.
The same picture?
Yes.
Like once wasn't enough?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Lovely. I'm so sad I missed all the drama.
I know, it was crazy. I was enthralled for about an hour and a half. It was
yeah, I at least gave you entertainment.
And that's what everyone was saying, like, thanks for the entertainment, and then tagging both of them. And because it was insane. It was insane. And I almost feel bad for one of the guys, because it almost seems like he's got like a screw loose or something wasn't there, or something like triggered him to the point where he was doing some really crazy things. And someone else posted something crazy, and they used like slurs. So I jumped on Messenger and like talked to that guy and said, dude, you need to take those down. Like you took this too far. And he's like, you don't understand. I said, no, you took it too far. Take those down. And he did. He listens to me. I'm a calming influence.
Look at you being a hero.
I try to be a calming influence, or I try to be a guy who photoshops funny things over naked pictures.
Right. Or you just egg it on by saying like, we need to hug.
Yeah, I did that too, didn't I? All right, time to stump Steph. According to psychologists, this is the number one thing men lie about. What is it? And it's not what we were just talking about.
Okay. Is it their height? Ding, ding, ding.
Wow, I was not expecting you to get that right away.
Wow, look at me.
Now, if I didn't say that it's not what some people think is the obvious answer, was that going to be your first one?
Probably. I would have just said, is it what I think it is?
Yeah. So why do you think it's height?
The only reason that's the first thing that came to my mind is because my mom and I have talked about this, because she's been on dating websites and so have I, and we have noticed that guys try to lie about that. And neither of us are really interested per se in like short guys. Like I wouldn't want to date someone that's shorter than me. So we've both said like, is that even true? Is that really his height?
Oh, you're a heightist.
No. I'm not picky. But if someone was like my height or shorter, that would just be a little weird for me.
I think you actually said a couple episodes ago that you are picky.
Yeah, no, I am picky. I'm very picky.
Wow, Steph just contradicting yourself within 8 seconds.
Well, I guess I didn't mean to say I'm not picky. I meant to say I'm not like discriminatory based on like height or anything. I'm picky. Hence why I'm single.
Well, no, that's not why you're single. You're single because the crop is not there. I don't want to pick on you because I don't know if I could ever date a woman who's taller than me. And it's such a weird thing to get around because I know some tall women and they are gorgeous. And they're nice women, and I would have, if I was single, I would be lucky to be able to be with them. But I don't know if it's like a stature thing, and I feel like less of a man if I'm not, taller than them. And here's the thing, I'm an average male height. I'm 5'8.5".
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not tall, but I'm not short. I am literally like right at the average height of a man.
Right.
I almost said the average length of a man. I said height. I meant height.
Height.
So, to me, I am taller than the majority of women out there. So I'm lucky, and I feel bad for tall women and short dudes because there are girls like you and guys like me. Like, I'm not picking on you. Sometimes you just dismiss them for one reason or the other involving height. I don't know.
Right.
But
it's one of those things.
But to me, it's like that's something that it's really hard to lie about if you're online dating. Because let's say you meet a guy online and he really interests you, and he's either taking pictures that are by himself, or sending you pictures by himself, or his photo or his profile has pictures of him by himself, or like with a bunch of guys in a pool, or you know what I mean, or pictures of him in a car, or things like that. You don't really know how tall he is. And if his profile says like 5'10" or 5'9" or whatever, and you're like, okay, that's fine. And he shows up and he's 5'3".
Right.
And you're like, he lied to me. So you're already starting your first face-to-face meeting realizing that he lied to you.
That's the thing. At that point, it's not only about the height, it's about like the lying too. And that's just not a good way to start a relationship. And like you said, what's the point? Because you're going to eventually meet up with this person, right? That's the idea. They're going to notice that you're not 5'11".
Right. Why are you always wearing boots? Oh, no reason. Like, you're at my house. You can take your boots off. No, it's a comfort thing. I like to keep them on. Little do you know, the boots are giving them like 7 inches. They're like stilettos.
Yep. Right. You're going to notice eventually.
Well, I saw I think it's like a Facebook ad where you can like add, as a man, you can add lifts to your shoes. And it gives you like a good 4 inches or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it gives you some height. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to impress someone, the second you take off your shoes, they're going to know. It's like, listen,
right.
I do not let a woman see me without these lifts on until she's in love with me. Once she's in love with me, then I take my shoes off.
Yep, then she can know the truth.
Then there's something, I have to break something to you. Oh my God, are you in a relationship? Are you married? Am I a homewrecker? I'm actually 5'3.5". Oh, I'm out of here. You're a liar.
Yep, not a good way to start a relationship.
You're not a bad person, Steph. All right.
Thank you.
You're not.
Okay, thanks.
We like who we like. If you don't want a guy who's shorter than you, there's nothing wrong with that, because I don't know if I'd ever be with a woman who's taller than me. So I can't. How can I judge?
Thank you.
How can I judge you when I do the same thing?
Right. I appreciate you admitting that, because I did feel bad for a second.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. No, just kidding. All right, everyone, have a fantastic weekend. Depending on when you listen or watch this, at some point today, we're releasing a brand new music video. There's a surprise in it. Can't wait for you guys to check it out. But we will see you on Monday. Bye.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.